So we got Whole New ETH here with us today. They were here about 3 weeks ago, and they have a lot to share. I think their NFTs are going live this weekend, and he has a lot to share with us about that. Like I said, Base Buller really loved our community the first time he came around, and he expressed that to me extremely in DMs, and so he said he wanted to, keep updating our community and keep sharing, following product updates and project updates with us. So, he wanted to come back today as they have a big update coming on their project. So we're going to get a bit into that. The best question at the end of this AMA will get $100, whether that is text or if you want to do it through the voice chat. So, feel free to speak up, or if you're too shy, just go ahead, and talk in the text chat. But we have a project here with big partnerships. We have a Docs dev, Docs owner. Are you gonna hop on VC? Are you gonna hop on video chat today?
I think I'm gonna keep it audio today, man. I'm looking kind of rough. I've been real busy.
Man, scared of the video today. Nah, I understand,
Never
bro. I
that.
understand. But yeah, we have a
Trust
Docs
me.
team, so trustable. I actually know this guy, very trustable guy, and they're in the East space, which right now during this market, with the way people are holding, the East space is, a good, better place to trade in, than a lot of these other, smart chain platforms or whatnot that other people are trading in this space and, in this community. But yeah, so, they had a lot to share with us last time. And like I said, they have an update to give us regarding their project, and probably for new people that missed the AMA last time, we'll get a chance to go over a few things that, maybe redundant to some people. But with that being said, this may be the most redundant question. There may be some people that weren't here the last time. So why don't you kind of reintroduce yourself to our community and kind of tell us what you have going on over here at Hulk Inu. Tell us a bit more about the background of your team and, kind of what you guys have planned for the future of your project.
Hulk Inu. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do it again.
No, do it again.
All right.
I gotta hear it.
All right, let's do it. Hulk Inu, the strongest of all Inus.
That's my secret, cat.
Is it actually you? Who's the voice character? Is that the Dragon
Here
Ball
to
Z?
save the Inuverse. The war on Ethereum is on the horizon. Join the Hulk army now. Hulk-Inu.com.
Which voice actor is that?
This is a DJ. I got a DJ to do 10 DJ drops for our AMAs. We have an in-house DJ and also a DJ that comes into our internal AMAs. But when I'm on YouTube with Bleaves or Pablo Crow, it's a one-on-one situation. So I like to enter with that. We're gonna have a few more coming in that are announcing updates like NFTs and whatnot, things that'll highlight the topics of the voice chats that we're going to be having. It's also the first step of what we're going to be doing. Right now we're launching we have a music contest up. So the best song that is Hulk Inu hyped, or the Hulk Inu anthem, any genre, as long as it's mixed and mastered and original, will win $1,000. That's going now until, if I remember right, the 28th of September. Gives people time to get their revisions in, and after that we're going to be having a 24/7 Hulk Inu music live stream with all contestant songs in it, and other songs of the like.
Do you want to share that? Did you just share that?
The contest?
Yeah, you want to share that? Like, how does our community get involved in that? Like the music contest.
Simple. Just make your song. Here, let me see and find it in my pins.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and pin it if you have it.
Yeah, you got to hold Hulk Inu too.
So
it's not in there.
It's a song and it's crazy. What if it's crazy fire and they get like Drake on it and they're not holding?
Bro, man, come on, man. Drake? Of course, man.
You got to give that man tokens. Come on, man. With the Drake featuring Elon?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Elon just stands in the background. Yeah, I mean, yeah. the idea is, yeah, for sure. I mean, in the end, I'm not going to choose the winner. Our community is going to choose the winner. We're going to put it to vote.
Okay, okay. Well, like I said, I mean, I think there for sure are a few people who were not here last time. So, you want to tell them a little bit about yourself and the project before we jump into anything new?
For sure, yeah, you hit the nail on the head. Before I start the music contest, I just forwarded it inside of your community, so you can pin it if you like. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
a
I
bit of
just pinned it. Thank you
background.
so much. Thank you.
You know it, absolutely, man. We're quick with it. So a bit of background on Hulk Inu, right? As Acid said, we are the brother token of Wolverino. It is the same team. It's divide and conquer. So we've split, but also diversified and grown our team. So we're going bigger as a collective, and operating individually as we grow. But the closer that our market caps start to align, the more that we start to work shoulder to shoulder. Currently, we're working with the Wolverino Network and Advisory Board that's interconnected with the tokens that you see in the Meta Brawl Inu game. We are not partnered with any of these other tokens. They do support us, but our only partnership as it stands is Wolverino, and we are the newest and final addition into the Meta Brawl Inu game. The characters that are already in the Meta Brawl Inu game that are partnered with Wolverino include and not limited to Shiba Inu, Volt Inu, Shibnobi, aka Shinja, Wolverino, of course, the creator, and now the youngest of the brothers, Hulk Inu. Meaning we have a lot of things to cover. We had a very bullish launch, but obviously we have to catch up momentum-wise, utility-wise, pump-wise to these huge projects that are fully established inside the space. We do have their support. We have grown extremely fast to date. So that is our key. We're the mediating project, a little brother that's going to be tying in all of the older brothers as we go. We'll be covering a lot of that concept inside this AMA for a faster, as far as what we've done to date, as what stands out. We have our V1 staking DApp. You're rewarded in Ethereum. We have over 8 Ethereum distributed in staking in under 2 months. I do believe it is. It's probably at 9 ETH right now. I'd have to check. And the 2-month anniversary is a week from now. So maybe a little bit less than a week from now. On top of that, guys, we have.
I was going to say,
go ahead.
what's the ROI on the staking? I think we went over it last time. I was just trying to get an update.
Yeah, so we don't have a fixed APY on the staking. It's based on volume and the amount of tokens staked. The reason that it is in Ethereum is to combat chart volatility and promote chart stabilization. So we feed the staking pool with our tokenomics. We've also fed it manually to ensure that everyone gets their rewards. V2 staking is on its way along with our NFTs, which will operate very similar, but a lot more bullish use case for people's strategies. There's no lock tokens right now with staking. You stake, you compound or claim to your own desire. The whole idea is not for it's not traditional staking where it's we want you locked in for a long time. We know that it's the bear market. We've launched Embrace the Bear Market campaign, battling fear, battling uncertainty, battling doubt. And the staking is a big factor in that, where you can hold, watch us grow, watch us continuously update, continuous VCs in our community with the dev. You see my face multiple times throughout all across the World Wide Web. And at the same time, you're watching the project grow, but you're earning passive income that you're free to claim at any time. Claim the rewards, take back your initials, compound, improve your position. But it's all up to the holder on how they want to do that. But it just gives them more freedoms. So other than the V1 staking that we have out, we have released one of our long-term concepts is the first page of the Hulk vs. Bear, the War on Ethereum comic. Very unique. And guys, bear in mind, the comic is bullish on its own. But I had a question already from B Roots yesterday on Shark Tank saying, comics aren't necessarily a reason for someone to invest. And absolutely not. This is a caveat to all of the things we're doing. The idea is to provide comics to the Meta Brawl Inu characters, and then provide comics as a comic studio to other crypto projects with a list of esteemed crypto projects on our side saying, we made the Shiba comic, we made the Shinja, we made the Wolverino, we made the Volt Inu comic. But guys, even more bullish on our comic, the narrator. So this has narration to it. It's up on our website here. I can scroll down. Actually, I should have been doing this. I did this last time. So here's the staking dApp stuff. Ethereum rewards, no lock stake tokens, claim or compound your reward. Rewards are based on volume and the amount staked. We also launched the whole new raid bot. But
So
I'm going. I'm
the
gonna,
V2. I don't mean to interrupt, bro. So what's the V2 staking? What's going to be the difference on that? Just
V2 staking will be inherently the same, except it incorporates these NFTs. So it's NFT and V2 staking is coming September 4th. The idea is you
so we're
feed.
get into that. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get into it. We'll circle back to it. So, but for the comic, this is something we've released already, guys. I can play it, but there won't be any sound because of my PC. I played that DJ drop from my phone. Maybe I can link them up. But yeah, so the idea is the comic has 15 pages that will be also distributed as NFTs, which will allow people or investors, holders, minters, buyers to have profit sharing inside of our comic studio, but as well as, rarity of a collector's edition style NFTs. But the voice that we have for this, so this is a narration, the voice, his name is Kyle Hebert. If you don't know who that is the iconic voice of your childhood, the Dragon Ball Z narrator, the guy that says last time on Dragon Ball Z. We have him as our narrator confirmed. Videos of him reading our script and voice acting our script are in our community, along with his IMDb profile, so you can cross-reference and make sure that it is him. So that's one of the first things that are bullish on one of our longer-term utilities, and that's out already.
So regarding that, I think we had mentioned that last time. Not 100% sure, but regarding the Dragon Ball Z thing, the guy, what's his name again? I'm sorry. I'm familiar with the voice. The names. What were you saying?
Kyle Hebert is his name.
Kyle Hebert. Okay. Regarding that, so is he? I think you did mention this last time, bro. I'm sorry, I'm asking the same question, but you did mention that. Is he going to be like actively, because he has the IMDb on your website or whatnot? So is he actively going to be like promoting this on his social media or anything? I'm just saying, like, that's a positive marketing.
That's a fair
wise,
question.
He's a pretty big guy.
Absolutely. So we have the rights to. He's given us to go ahead and share it. But because he's still voice acting, it's not like he's retired or anything. He's not a crypto promoter either. So he said, "Yeah, feel free to use my voice. Tell everyone it's me. I'll do videos for you as well for proof." So I explained a lot about crypto. He's an older guy, man. He's bald with a beard. Still a nice guy. I'm not talking anything bad about him. But yeah, crypto isn't his forte for promotion on his Twitter. It's all, if you look at his Twitter, it's all anime based. That's his what's it called? His most unique aspect, his KPI.
He's staying true to what he came up on.
Exactly, yeah. Here, actually, I found a solution for playing this. I could play up this video. It's only a minute long.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I could play it.
A cog in the machine lived happily in his mundane 9-to-5 lifestyle. His toxic career was tolerable.
Okay, it didn't work. I didn't play it. Sorry, someone was saying something?
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Hey, bro. We're doing an AMA.
It's me, Pro Yoshi.
Wait till the end to ask questions, brother.
Yeah.
On that note, bear in mind, guys, $100 in Whole Kinu tokens goes to the best question. So prepare yourself. Listen along and get your questions ready. I'm ready for it all.
Yeah, Sydney, you better ask a good question because I'm pretty sure someone's got a crazy question loaded for $100.
That's right. I've already had people asking. All right, here, I'll play this up real quick. It's about a minute. At the same time.
Bryce Banner, a cog in the machine, lived happily in his mundane 9-to-5 lifestyle. His toxic career was tolerable as long as Betty Rose was by his side. Intrusive thoughts of grandeur were silenced by the beat of a loving heart. But when a toxic workplace turns literal, that silence turns into screams. Gamma radiation alters Bryce's genetic code. He is no
buffering.
longer satisfied.
How you guys get the gist?
Nah, I want to see the full thing. Nah, it's sick, dude. It's sick. I like it.
All right, so I got you.
These are not live yet, right? Like, this is going to be Mintable, and this is not live yet, right?
No. So this is first we're creating the content. So yeah, a big part of the Embrace the Bear Market campaign, right, is it's all about incremental growth. We're doing things piece by piece, and we're letting letting everybody see us grow the project. So instead of us, saying we're working on something bullish in the background for months, we're extremely transparent. Forget the hype. We believe in this market, the hype isn't so much mystery as much it is, answering these questions, the fear, the uncertainty, and doubt. That's what brings mystery brings these on. So we're doing the opposite. We're sharing as much as we can, and showing everybody incremental growth, piece by piece, seeing it grow. When it hits, yeah, we'll have some surprises, but the only mysteries that are involved in our project are just bullish surprises.
So you guys are kind of taking the, I guess, under promise, over deliver kind of strategy.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I've said that exact thing.
Right. Make sure I didn't do mental gymnastics on myself there. But yeah, no, bro, that's a excellent strategy. And I mean, like I said, in the e-space, it's definitely, more, it's I hate to say it, but in other spaces you can't really take your time as much as you want to. So you guys have much more patient holders, in that space. So it's a space where you can kind of really build out the project and kind of do what you're doing. So I applaud that, and I wish more projects did this and just took their time overall, and really built out their projects slowly, and followed through with everything they want to do. I feel like a lot of projects rush through things, and I feel like the fact you guys have the Wolverine project, which you guys have shown, you follow through with the roadmap, which is the brother, even though it's a brother project, it's some, you guys somewhat helped on that or whatnot, have some of the same crossover team. So it shows that you guys have a team that follows through and, is going to keep pushing on a project. So no, I 100% agree. That's the way to go. And I applaud you guys for that.
Thank you, my man. Yeah. I mean, on that note, right, for Wolverino, I was the right-hand man to the Wolverino dev for strategic implementation and conflict resolution. I was also part of the content writing. So I wrote the white paper for Wolverino, the gameplay white paper for Metabrawl Inu, as well as both white papers for Hulk Inu. So we're very much interlinked. And, currently, obviously, we're younger, so we're on different paths as far as growth. But everything that we're doing as far as utility, like this comic, it's intertwined. The next step is having Wolverino have their own comic. And then it goes into Volt, Shiba, Shinja. And, we get their comics. They're interlinked inside of the game. Like, imagine Tekken, you win the backstory. This would be the full comic inside the game. For their stories as well. So I mean, and then we get to bounce off of that. But I stray. That's ahead. So you saw the Hulk Inu comic page 1. We also had our website and white paper V2, which is what I'm showing you now. The top Telegram callers have been with us: Maythal, Scooby, Kingdom, Senzu, over and over. I'm talking double digits posts about us. Big YouTubers, Believes is on board. Pablo Crow is on board. We just got B Roots and Ian Heinisch. Very bullish. So, we're going to be seeing them more often. Adam Shelton, our next AMA tomorrow is with Adam Shelton. And we're working on Awesome Austin. He's having some personal things going on. But he's on our side as well. We've been on his live stream multiple times. Strong Twitter presence. And we're, intertwined with huge projects, as you know. I'm Docs, Daily VC, daily push with developments in a very strong community is what we've done so far. Of course, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, trending everywhere. We're number 1 on Crypto.com just yesterday. So yeah, the list goes on of what we've done, but I think that's the gist of it, along with our Hulk Inu raid bot. Just a PSA for anyone listening. The Hulk Inu raid bot down here is 100% free for anybody to use. This is a gift from Hulk Inu to our future partnering projects and any projects inside of crypto. It works on any chain. It works inside of Telegram. What it does is it will automate raids for you. So it'll post your shield groups. You choose the shield groups. It'll post your template after those shield groups if you want. You can choose that if you want. You can choose your own speed. Your own. Yeah, there you go. And you can also stop raids whenever you want. Completely free, so your community follows along with it. Your mods or even your raid artists can hype it up and follow the raids. Make sure all the information is correct. We did the same concept. We use this every day. You can see it inside of our community. I do believe it's around 9 or 10 p.m. EST, and 9 a.m. or 10 p.m. EST, so morning and night. And here are the instructions.
Hey, this is kind of a random thought, but I just thought, I was like, damn, the famous raider, like kind of from this Telegram space. One of the raiders' name is Thanos, and he's from like the Marvel world or whatnot too. I just thought
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
So that raid bot is you can already use that, right? Like I could put that in my community. Okay.
That's been out for weeks. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's completely free. Anyone can just grab it, use it anytime. Let us know, or don't let us know. We'll help you out setting it up. It's very easy. People just forget to make it admin, forget that it's a bot. But yeah, free to use. Wolverine has used it. A few other projects have used it, so feel free to check it out. The other thing with V1 staking, guys, the only thing as far as locked tokens is if you withdraw within 72 hours, there's a 10% fee. Otherwise, it's 3% in, 3% out. So I mean, you're gonna get those staking rewards anyway. So yeah, that's the only caveat. That's the only switch that we have from. But I mean, your tokens, they're not locked. You can withdraw them at any time. You claim or compound at any time.
Okay, yeah, bro. I mean, everything is looking good, and like I said, bro, I applaud the work you guys are putting in on this. I see you guys like everywhere, every day. Just I see you, working your ass off on this project. So, I feel like you're going to push this really hard. And the fact you guys are doing what you do every day, on your project, and I don't see as many communities as active as yours. I don't see as many project teams as active as yours. So, I feel like you guys really are willing, it's the bear market. You guys are fighting the bear market. So I know you guys are willing to spend money. I bet for some of this stuff you're spending right now, because you guys are doing a shitload of AMAs, a shitload of marketing. You're not really seeing the return, on your chart right now, but like in the long term, it's going to help build out your overall like project and ecosystem. And so I feel like that's kind of the type of project this is. And, like I said multiple times, the ETH is the perfect space for, that type of project. So, I'm just giving you kudos for that too, or whatnot,
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Just a PSA as well. If you're in here, Jane Hang, I pressed the wrong button and I accidentally banned you, but I've unbanned you. And I'm writing it in the chat too. Sorry. I appreciate that. Part of our another part of the Embrace the Bear Market campaign is a very active chat, 24/7 active. Our golden rule is no silence for more than 5 minutes.
And the chat, that's insane. Is your raid bot active in your own chat?
Yes, yeah, we use that at around 9 to 10 p.m. and a.m. EST to lead Telegram raids before we do our Twitter raids.
Has he got jailed yet?
No, so the raid bot doesn't raid. All it does is it hosts raid. It'll post a shill template and a shill group and a shill template, and then it'll count down. Ready, 3, 2, 1 for the next one. You set your timer in between it.
Okay.
People follow it.
Nice. No, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I remember the days of being on like 3 phones doing that last year, trying to bust my ass, trying to fucking raid projects. Yeah, just having a bot for that like seems so much, like what it just seems it seems a perfect thing to make a bot for. Like it was such a pretentious thing to do, like as a human or whatnot. So I feel like it's the perfect thing to make a bot for, and I feel like there's not too many projects. I feel like there's a couple of that are doing it, but it's not like a super popular thing yet. So, yeah, I mean, I honestly have not even seen it yet. I'm gonna go check it out on your page. Is it how often does it show up?
Twice a day. So wait, but it's for an hour or 30 minutes to an hour. Our mods are in there running it, hyping it up. Our community members can join in. They join in here and there. But yeah, we have about 10 people on our raid team that will raid the telegrams, and our show list is always growing. Then they go into Twitter raids and spreading Twitter, hyping up, letting influencers know about us, and that's great when we get on these Twitter Space AMAs. So we've been on multiple. We have another Twitter Space AMA on Saturday.
I know you're gonna hate me for this, but I just want everyone in the VC to take a look at the text chat right now. Not the most recent message, but the most recent pin message. Look at the video. So that's like the game they're working on, and they're partnered with the other projects he had mentioned earlier. So I know he didn't want to talk about that too much because it took a lot of attention last time, but I would just wanted for everyone to kind of take a look at it, and when you have time, take a look at their website and look more into it, because I mean it looks really good, and I know they're like really actually working on it, so and actually going through development currently. So just take a look at it. It's very impressive, the game, bro. It kind of reminds me of like some Super Smash Bros type vibe. So I like it a lot. It reminds me of my childhood. But like I said, I know you're gonna hate me for even bringing that up. So let's move on to the NFTs, right? You're trying to talk about these NFTs.
Don't even hate you, bro. Well, it's part of it. I don't mind. I can play the video real quick. Well, we may go over a little. We may go a little over, but I can play the trailer.
It's too beautiful not to show it off. That's how I feel. Like if I was working on a project and we made something, like this, and it was one of our main features that was coming up, I would for sure be showing it off like big time in every AMA. It would be getting played. It looks.
Yeah,
so
no,
good.
I'm with you. Yeah, our advisors had said that we've gained enough legs to stand out on our own, especially with NFT. But my negotiation to that is, this is our totem pole. The NFTs are interconnected to this. So one thing I'll say before playing this, guys, one of the big reasons of why we've moved so quick is because this game is not far away. The gameplay trailer will be out soon. So this is the trailer, the official trailer, and then the gameplay, in-game play will be out as another hint of we're getting very close. With that being said, this game works on a NFT ecosystem. So we're launching these NFTs, our comic NFTs, and another fun round of NFTs as a third to be able to use it in this game. So everything I'm about to talk about with our NFTs and all the utility that's attached to it, the add-on is this game, which is utility enough. So without further ado,
drum roll. This is different, huh? This is different.
What is the video?
Is this different from the one I have?
No, it's the same one. This one's on our
I
website. It's the official trailer.
All right, cool.
No, gameplay trailer is coming out soon though. So yeah, that'll be something new is coming soon. All right, without further ado.
You on that spectrum, sir?
Enter
Right.
Metal Your favorite metaverse hero. Action-packed battle royale. Premium NFT ecosystem. Vibrant interactive stages.
Bro, I just hear Kyle Herbert just coming in and out, bro. It's like cutting in and out, but I just hear his ass just live action NFT. I'm like, bro, what? He just makes everything sound crazy. But your video, honestly, bro, is like cutting in and out. It's cutting in and out. Yeah, so that's what you can kind of just hear his voice.
Okay, well, you guys have it. Yeah.
He sold it with his voice alone. That's all I need to hear. Say less.
Yeah, but to clarify, that is not Kyle Hebert.
Oh, what?
Yeah, Kyle Hebert's for Hulk. That's just the voice actor from the game studio.
Bro, that dude is nice too, honestly.
Yeah, I don't want to mislead, Yeah, we have.
He just sounded so like he had the same type of enthusiasm, bro. I thought it was the same dude.
Well, we are the same team, so the same enthusiasm is going to be all around. But yeah, so that's the game trailer, guys. Check it out. Yeah, I don't want the focus to be too much on Metabro. I did want it to be clear that one of our big upcoming utilities, outside the utilities that will be in existence already for our Hogi Inu Tamagotchi NFTs, will be inclusive to the Metabrawl Inu game. So that's why we've been moving so quick.
Well, like you said, the NFTs are a little bit incorporated. So in my opinion, it matters, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you.
You got to tell me more why. But I feel like you got to show that shit off, bro. It looks really good.
Yeah,
But
for
let's
sure.
get
Yeah.
into these
So that.
NFTs, bro. Let's get into these NFTs. V2
All right, I'm
staking
down.
coming September 4th. What we got coming, man?
Yeah. So this coming Sunday, guys, NFTs are launching and V2 is launching along with it. Um, I'm going to be talking a good amount about these NFTs. So, Aston, if you want to jump in at any time, feel free. No hard feelings. I'm sure you're going to have questions as I go. But yeah, as you see here on the screen, guys, the idea of these NFTs is they're your standard NFT, but they're also node incorporated. They are we're fused with Tamagotchi. If you remember Tamagotchi, you feed your NFT. So it was a pet that you fed in the early 90s or mid 90s. But yeah, so the idea is you feed your NFT for it to evolve. Evolution gives you bigger perks and higher stake and rewards. For V2 staking, only NFT holders can stake for that reason. So it's not difficult and it's not costly either, and whales cannot manipulate. The idea of evolution is simply incentive to compound. So you compound to evolve. But let's do this. Let's switch into our white paper.
Hey, bro, I don't mean to
More
cut you off,
information
but
about.
so with the evolution of the staking, so are the guys who are already staking tokens right now, are they going to get airdropped NFTs, or are they going to have to buy new NFTs? How's that going to work? Because you said you have to have an NFT to stake, right?
Right, exactly. So V1 is going to be shut down. V2 is going to be open. Our members will be migrated over. And you have to hold NFT to be a participant for V2.
So they're gonna get airdropped if they're already staking, or are they just gonna because there's some people already staking tokens right on V1.
I see what you're saying for airdrop to NFT.
Yeah. Like, how are they gonna have to buy one, or if they're already staking, like, if they're staking a certain amount of tokens, are you guys just gonna airdrop them one?
So instead of doing that, we're doing because airdrops will mess up the algorithms. So we're doing if you never sold from week one, you're whitelisted for round one, and it goes on so on and so forth incrementally as we go by. So that's on the on my screen now. But that's a bit ahead. But yeah, so it's more about whitelisting to make sure our algorithms make more sense. Giveaways they in the past from NFTs, but they've messed up algorithms, and unless they're just here's NFTs for you guys, incentive to hold. But this is something different. So as far as what you guys know now, you feed your NFT for evolution. So there's 5 different rounds and there's 5 evolutions. But before I get into that, guys, I wanted to explain about how these NFTs. Yeah, okay. So that now that we have that base, how these NFTs are mutually beneficial for the buyers, and also the project itself. So as far as the tokenomics go, right? You see here, 30% goes to a buyback each round. So that'll be about 12 Ethereum for buyback. So great marketing there. Great for the investor's current position. And there's multiple different strategies you can use. You can grow your NFT for the future and get even more rewards and grow its rarity, which I'll get into in a little bit. Or you can invest into the NFT, withdraw whatever you put into the NFT, like basically get out your initials through the buyback. I'm not giving you guys, financial advice, but there's multiple different routes you can take, or, you can just sit on the NFT and watch the project grow, and then you have one of the more rare NFTs as the first round. But so the buyback directly will influence staking rewards because we're dependent on volume and your amount staked. So you're going to see an influx in your rewards, which, I don't have the math, but hopefully it'll pay back the majority of your investment towards your NFT. So the idea is because you're getting staking rewards from it, and we're doing buybacks, you'll eventually end up with a free NFT, and on routes very soon after, you'll already be in profit. So it's more incentive for you to hold, and you can choose what you want to do with those winnings, those earnings, as you go. I ramble. 50% goes to marketing development because in the bear market, and it's 5 different rounds, we have to continuously push these NFTs and grow up our project as well and everything around these NFTs. 15% goes to the giveaway. On the right, you see that on the first round, we're giving away 5,000 USD to one lucky buyer. Buying an NFT is a ticket for that. And then finally, 30% goes into feeding the staking pool and our comic studio. So obviously with increasing staking rewards, very bullish rewards, it needs to be funded. Otherwise, it will ruin the chart. So we have our staking pool there to offset dumps. But the concept is pumps because it's incentive to compound. Compound essentially is just buying back in, improving your position, and improving your staking rewards for the next time that you compound or claim. So you can see how it is very beneficial for the person that's holding it. And our incentive really is chart stabilization, increase incentive to hold. And also, it pushes the project and gets more funding in for us to move into the direction that we're going towards. So the final round is $10,000 given away. What's nice about having this out with this system, our members, if they're shaky on it, they can do all the math. It's all right there. These will all be distributed to wallets. You can see those wallets too, and you'll see the buybacks. You'll see the giveaways. We're going to be doing the giveaways on a randomizer on screen in VC. But guys, so let me jump ahead and come right back. How the evolution works. You start a banner. You start a banner.
Hey, buddy. Think you cut out there? All right, I guess you're gonna be coming back. All right, guys, be patient. I think Mr. Base Builder got cut out there, but he should be coming back any second now. We're showing us off some beautiful NFT V2 staking they have coming this Sunday. Mr. Base Builder, where'd you go? Let me tag him in the chat. Oh, you're muted? All right. That's weird.
Hello, where did you guys lose me?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but I think it cut out right around the time you were talking about the giveaway. I think it was like $10,000, $15,000 giveaway.
Okay. Yeah, so these giveaways, they're increasing as we go. What's fun is you can see the numbers on how it's calculated for you can see the functionality of this. Yeah, so on top of that, I wanted to jump ahead for a giveaway, and I'll circle back to this page in 1 second. So how these NFTs evolve, starts black and white, goes to color. So that's what you see here in Beast. So black and white on the left, then it goes to Beast, which is colored NFT. Then you get a shimmer, Hulky NFT. And then you get a GIF NFT, which is this that you see, the battle collection. And finally is Valhalla, which is a 3D NFT.
Hey, the video they cut out. The video cut out.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, we're not seeing the visuals anymore.
Yeah, I do not know what happened here. Technical difficulties.
Try leaving the AMA and coming back in real quick. Oh, there you go.
It should work now.
You're good. Your screen's live.
Okay, so you can see here on the left, black and white, color, shimmer, GIF, NFT, and then finally the last version will be Valhalla, the Valhalla collection. So that's the evolution process, okay?
So I know it does seem like, there's a big benefit for current holders to buy these, new NFTs. Do you guys have like any target audience to bring in, like, fans of Marvel or, just people that are just casual NFT fans, that maybe not be invested in the project, kind of use this as a way to bring new eyes into the project. And also, NFTs always bring money in for, the things you're talking about, which are going to add value to the project. So do you guys have like anything planned to kind of, bring people outside of the people that are going to be benefiting from, those features on the NFTs, like any type of other memberships or benefits from holding the NFT, etc.?
We understand. So you're saying it's from people that aren't holding the NFT?
No. So basically what I'm saying is, so like a lot of the benefits on the NFTs are going back to the project, right? So what I'm saying is, like, what are the benefits? Like, do you guys have any benefits for people that may not be holding tokens that are just fans of like the Hulk or in Marvel in general? Like, do you guys have any ideas to bring like those people in to get your NFTs, like, or is it just more for like the holders? That's what I'm trying to ask,
So the idea is that we're running a lot of promotion for the NFTs. And obviously for you to get a good profit from the NFTs, it's for the holders. At the same time, I'll switch to this page. If you're not a holder and if you're not evolving your NFT, as you can see here on the bottom, you're increasing rarity of your NFT. This part. So I'll read that off. Hulk Unit will have a total of 5 minting rounds. The final evolution of Hulky is Valhalla. That will only be available to first round minters. So each round after that, it excludes the final evolution. So every time we release a round sell out, the previous gets more exclusive in 2 reasons. Here someone starts at Banner, this one on the left. They go up to the one that you don't see, Valhalla. First of all, the first person to reach Valhalla receives $10,000 minimum. That's based on the current value of Ethereum as of like 4 weeks ago. And it wasn't high up. Second place gets 5,000. So that doesn't answer your question though. How this works is each time we have a round, it gets more and more rare because there'll be a total of 1,000 banner NFTs in existence, but there'll only be 200 Valhallas. That's for people that grow it to Valhalla, but also for people that have the capability of reaching Valhalla. So each time that our members evolve their NFTs, they get hyped because, they had increased staking rewards, 10% increase, 20% increase, 30, and then 50% increase in their staking rewards for Valhalla. And remember, we've already distributed about 9 ETH to our stakers in under 2 months. So they get excited. We get word of mouth. People get FOMO. They want to buy in. They buy the next round, but their final evolution is Battle Collection, only 30% increase in staking rewards. That goes on until the last round with Banner, with the incentive of you can stake. You can also have a chance of winning $10,000 because it's the last round. So we're going to be pushing this out in different pieces. So what makes this tough is I have to explain 5 launches of NFTs. But hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So if you're not a holder and you just like the art, and the incentive for you is the more that the project develops, the more rare your NFT gets, and that's just these NFT rounds. Then it goes into our comic studio or our more long-term plans. If people want profit sharing into that, they can get the first round, second round, third round, and get these benefits, and also get a good return on their investment as NFT buying works. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. And just to understand with the comic and the NFTs, the comic is a mintable NFT at some point, right?
Yes, that'll be the second round of NFTs.
Okay. So the second round of NFTs will be the comic. Yeah. Okay.
No. Not for these. This would be in the future. The comic will be like a month or 2 until it's fully done. Then it'll be promoted for NFTs as its own entity. The comic doesn't have anything to do with these NFTs except for profit sharing in the comic studio, which you can see down here. Wait, actually, that's a jump ahead. Yeah, I think you can see it down here. So you'll get profit sharing when you reach Valhalla inside of our comic studio.
Okay. Yeah, bro. I mean, it looks good, and like you said, you have a plan for the NFTs, and they're actually providing utility to your holders, so it kind of gives incentive for the whales to buy some, and if they're, I feel like some people invested in this project, and probably you guys as the owners are somewhat probably fans of Hulk, or I assume with a little bit fanboys of Hulk, so people like that may just buy them just to support. So I feel like it would definitely help out the project, bro. The utility from the NFTs. But yeah, bro. I mean, so what? Let me ask you this: what with the comic? Like, what do you feel like? And not only with the comic, I guess also with the NFTs. Like, what do you feel like during this current time? Because you said everything is coming fairly soon. What do you feel like is going to separate your guys' NFTs? And what you guys have coming development-wise in this market. And like I said, I know we went over this last time, but there's a lot of new people in the VC. So, it's just a very important thing. What do you feel like is going to separate you guys NFT-wise, utility-wise from every other project that's, dropping their NFTs, trying to utilize same utility as you guys? Is it the partnerships? Is it the marketing? Is it the team behind it? What is it?
as far as what sets us apart from other NFTs?
No, I'm just saying essentially like right now. So with the future developments you have in your project, you have these NFTs coming out, and then you said you have the Meta Brawl game coming out, right? And then you have the comic book NFT coming out. Like during the bear market, what kind of things do you think you guys are doing different that's going to add the value to your project to sustain the project? You know, to allow these things to keep evolving. You know what, and compared to other guys is what I'm saying. Like. What is going to make your, you know, because what I'm trying to say is a lot of projects are, you know, providing, you know, kind of NFTs and staking and things of that nature. You know, you see a lot of projects that it's kind of like the base thing. People kind of say, hey, we're going to do NFTs and staking now. So I'm saying like, what is kind of like different about your guys' NFTs, the staking? I know you guys have a lot of big guys behind the project, and you know, like the voice actor, the Dragon Ball Z voice actor, Kyle. You know, you have a lot of things like that. So I'm just, for the new people, I already know what separates you guys. I'm asking for the new people that came in here, what separates you guys from these other projects that are offering kind of these same things, and what's going to kind of help you guys sustain during this, you know, bear market time. To, you know, with all these developments coming out, like you said, everything's coming sooner than later. You know.
I got you. Yeah.
I apologize. That was like kind of like the most non-straightforward question, but I you understand what I'm saying?
I don't know. I understand 100%. I know exactly how to answer it in multiple different ways, I think. So instead of saying, you know, what sets us apart, right? I'm going to say it's on the opposite side. What other projects don't have is full transparency. What other projects don't have is they hide behind a computer screen, and they don't have the dev's face posted in top call channels and inside of their community. What other projects don't have is a huge support from other projects that are already fully arranged, that verify trust and reliability. What other projects don't have is constant growth. We don't have dead days. What other projects don't have is they don't have a community where they can ask a question and get the answer instantly. And if it's a tough question, it gets sent out to the team and it gets answered directly to them and directly to the chat. Other projects, they're not doing anything different. Just 2 days ago, we had issues with one of our influencers. Their internet was bad, and we did a solo AMA. I was on screen, and I had a suit jacket on. I took it off, acting as the influencer. He sent his questions to us, asked the questions to myself. Now we're doing something different with that. No one has a Holkina raid bot that's out there. The comic, extremely unique. The Meta Brawl Inu game is a superpower across the entire Ethereum blockchain, where we're teaming up with the biggest projects. We're the youngest. That is extremely bullish. We're working on in real life streams of passive income that feed the chart. Our trust and verification and complete dedication, devotion to this project enforces this concept for the NFTs. All my members know what we're going to be doing. They know that once these NFTs sell out, huge buyback, huge gains for them. Against the bear market, we have our V1 staking dApp. Very different as well. Ethereum rewards just for holding. No locked times. I'm not saying like, oh, you stake and you get just for holding for 3 months, and you don't know what's going to happen with the market, with the project. If we get a bunch of stakers and we just disappear. No, you can withdraw at any time. I'm there every day. It's guaranteed 5 p.m. EST. I'm there every day. If you don't see me for a day, I'm dead. I'm in the hospital. Somebody else is going to tell you that, oh, he's not feeling well, but I'm there the next day. That's not going to happen. That's when someone can have fear, when they don't hear my voice at 5 p.m. EST, or otherwise I'm on an AMA later that day. These are all the things we're doing to combat the bear market. Inside of, and this is listed here, it's all about incremental growth and being extremely transparent with our community to the extent for buy the rumor, sell the news. But our staking dApp was for fear. Burn and buyback features, like also for fear. So when it dips down, they say, oh no, the project's dying. We do a buyback. So you can see on our chart, we've maintained a healthy floor. I haven't even looked at it today.
That's how you know your chart's doing real good. It's you don't even got to look at it.
Right. Yeah.
Nah, yeah. So, like the guy just said, you can hear the passion and dedication in your voice, like legit, bro. Like I know you, like, you know, kind of outside of this, and you know, you don't just talk about everything like this. I can hear in your voice how passionate, and you know, I know how much of a, you know, straight shooter you are, and I trust that you're actually, you know, going to follow through with the things that you're saying here in this AMA. So I just want everyone,
Right.
outside of what he's saying, I 100%, vouch for the guy that's speaking. And I've actually have, worked with him on other projects before, and done VCs with him, etc. So I know who he is. And just to be clear, this is a normal conversation. We did not plan. We did not say what we're going to say to each other. I just said, oh, damn, like you want to, when you want to talk about your NFT launch on Sunday, or, was this Sunday, September 4th that you have coming up? Let's just have a normal conversation in front of the community about it. So I'm learning about a lot of these new things. So if you're wondering why I'm asking these particular questions, I'm trying to find out about some of these things myself. Because I do have a bag and I plan to be aping a bit more over time. But yeah, so I 100% vouch for Mr. Baseballer over here. And as you see, the most recent pinned message, he's video docs, he's verified. You can probably find him in real life. Probably don't send no ladies at him. I know he's looking real good in that picture. Don't send no ladies his way, but he's a real dude. He's real life. He's a real man. Like I said, he's one of the better people I've known in this space, and he's never gave me any bad vibes. So I just want to really, really give him my stamp of approval. So I love you, brother. Love you. And I wish you the best on this project, bro, for sure. But with that being said, let's get to a few community questions. As if there's anything while I'm going over these community questions that you want to add, of course you'll get your last, few words you want to say before we exit. But there are some community questions. If anybody wants to ask a question in the voice chat, feel free to speak up. You guys are fucking shy as hell and always just want to go in the text chat. It is what it is. But there's a free $100 to win in Hulk Inu tokens. So after this AMA, I'll get with Mr. Baseballer, and whoever asks the best question here at the last few minutes will receive Hulk Inu tokens directly to their Ethereum wallet. So yeah. So
now before we do this, right?
Go ahead.
I had more on what sets us aside from other projects, right? Before I get into that, guys, I wanted to say we have multi-pack incentives for our NFTs as well. If you buy multiple, you get more perks. Basically, I'll start at the bottom to clarify everything. If you were to buy 20 NFTs during our launch of the first round, you directly are guaranteed a Valhalla NFT. That doesn't mean you win 10K directly. It's the race to Valhalla. And how you participate in the race to Valhalla is you compound so the compounding every 8 hours, there's a timer. So if you were to compound or claim, the 8-hour timer starts again. And that's the next time you can compound or claim. If you're there on the money, 8 hours, every time you're compounding, you are in the lead for the race to Valhalla to win a minimum of $10,000 US. If you were to buy 20 NFTs right off the bat, you receive a Valhalla NFT, and you directly get the rewards, the benefits of being a Valhalla. Other than that, from what sets us out from these other projects inside the bear market that are continuously dying, let me show you the end of our roadmap down here. Can I make this bigger? Yeah. So the end of our roadmap here, guys, we're doing everything that's in our power, not necessarily something that's just a bullish sign. We have abilities to pump this chart up, but the faster it rises, the faster it falls. So you can see in our chart, it's healthily growing. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. New floors are established. And that's from everything that I mentioned before with transparency and constant delivery, which is what we all want to see. We have a saying in our team, Hulk never dies, team never sleeps. I'm always around. The dev is that's the big thing with when you guys invest into a project, dev sleeping. And there's some VC guy on saying he'll be back soon.
Is Dev asleep?
I'm the VC guy. Yeah, and Dev is never sleeping. VC's open, and otherwise our community is fully being run. We have Pocahontas in there, who's my right hand. She kills it. We have Hexa in there, right hand, kills it. Marianne in there, right hand, killing it, and more. We have all these designers behind us. But as far as what sets us aside as well is we already have this bullish utility that has a game trailer out, thanks to Wolverino. Wolverino is about a year old. So this game trailer, we're not like a Star Atlas that launches super bullish, and that was over a year ago, and we still don't have the game out. This is something that's practical, that we have the studio up for. It's been out already. It won the most promising play to earn game of 2022 in the crypto conference in Dubai. But on top of that, we're doing the comics. You see that growing. We're doing the V1 staking. You see that growing. The NFTs, you see that growing. We released the previews of each evolution piece by piece so people can see how close it gets. But with the comics, right? So when we do the comics and we provide to other people, then that's our business to business proposal, right? We're doing that for other projects, and then we're able to say, hey, if you guys need a comic done, we can do it super fast and at a good price. On top of that, the next phase is business to consumer. So we're going to be making a creation company. Creation company allows people to make art, also our employees to make art and promote it for other projects. That includes comics. It includes 3D designs for NFTs. It includes logo design, many different options for people to streamline their art inside of crypto. Let's be honest, it's very aesthetic focused at first, and then it goes into the team, and then it goes into the planning. So all of these things are in our grasp, and that just makes sense as the next step. The next step after that is the Inu series. By making a comic for all of these other top Inus, we already have the graphics. So how easy would it be to create an Inu series? All of these in real life businesses, those profits go back into the chart and our shareholders. So it's all something that's extremely practical, and we lay it out as far as how it makes sense. We're not saying that, listen, we're going to revolutionize the world of crypto. We explain exactly how we're going to be the dominating force. We're mediating between all of our bigger brothers and climbing and helping them. So these comics that we provide to Shiba, Shinja, Volt, Wolverino, we plan on doing them for free for the rep. And then after that, we have that rep. But we have those connections already. And those are proven. You know, we're on Pablo Crow's live, I think 4 or 5 times now already. He's inside of our chat. Wolverino is right there on our website. The rest will come. There's stepping stones that we have to take. We're going to be in VoltiChange. That's another new update since the last time we spoke. So everything that you see in here, we've delivered on, or we've shown pieces of what's going to be happening, and it's pinned and posted inside our community. So that's something that really sets us aside from practical growth and at the same time full transparency. Someone asked me the other day about a swap. It's the bear market. Who wants to go into a Hulk swap? VoltiChange for sure. Fully established project. A lot of benefits there. But we're new. So we're doing everything that's in our ability, in our grasp, which is a lot. And we're doing it step by step, but that does not stop us from pumping up. I'm not saying we're not going to pump up. We just had a 3.22 ETH buy, 1.6, 1.3, 1.6, 1.3, all back to back yesterday. So we have huge eyes on us. You can track those wallets. Those are Shiba holders. Those are Volt holders, Bone holders. So these are the things that set us aside: our network, our plan, our transparency.
Yeah, I mean, and I agree, bro. You guys have, big partnerships behind this, big money, past projects you guys have proven, people from this team have worked on and are successful, and, some of them which you are, partnered and brothered with. And, I do believe, like you said, your transparency and the fact you're docs and you're willing to be so upfront about, who you are, as a benefit to the project and how known you are in the community. You're very well known in the, the space, the ETH, Sorry. Oh yeah, but you're very well known, in the trading space, smart chain space or whatnot. But yeah, bro, I personally, not only do, outside of all the things you said, I think the thing that's going to set you guys apart is you and the team, because I really do trust in you and the team. And I do believe, you wouldn't stand behind something this strong that, you don't truly vouch for and, believe in. So, I do believe, what sets you guys apart right now, in my stance and the way I look at it is, yeah, you guys have a good looking project. Your artwork is very nice. Your NFTs look good. You guys are active every day. You have a great community. But what really makes it stand apart to me is the team, so this is like one of those projects to me, in the next couple year or two where I'm talking to you guys, I could see myself talking to you guys in a year or two still. Like there's a lot of projects that are coming in for AMAs right now during the bear market where realistically I'm like, okay, I'm probably not even going to see this project around, next month or something. And I'm just being honest about that. So, and it's not that I want to bring in projects like that, but it's just, it's just the nature of the market. But with that being said, like I do feel like this is truly one of the projects, in a year or two, we could be holding AMAs here in the same community, and maybe you're driving a Lambo or whatever it may be. Everybody in the community is driving Raris, whatever it may be. But yeah, bro, I truly feel like, in 2 years, this is something down the road where this is still a project that could still be going. That this is the type of faith I have and you and what you're trying to put together and everything you guys have going behind your project. So like I said, you have my stamp of approval, and you don't have to prove it to me, but it was just like that question was just for everybody new into the chat, that doesn't know you as well as I know you or everybody else that knows you in this space. So
yeah, my man, I appreciate it. Of course, yeah. I saw my screen sharing wasn't working while I was explaining, so you can see a snippet of the Hulk Studio and Enterprise. Basically what I said. And the minting price for NFTs are 0.2 ETH. The concept is buybacks happen after you invest. You can take out your initials and sell on that buyback. Guys, we anticipate people to sell on a buyback. I mean, I'm not promoting it, of course, but I mean, let's be realistic. Again, that's part of our transparency, but it's what makes things work. We understand the market. You can stake. That buyback also improves your staking. So you have a choice of keeping some of your investment inside the chart, selling it off, taking back your ape into your NFT, or you can stake your full token amount with full understanding of the transparency and delivery of the team. And that buyback and those sells and buys around that buyback will also fuel your staking rewards, and you can get your investment back as well. So yeah, the Hulk Inu comic series, yeah, and then the Inu Studio here. I think that's what was missed on the screen share.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I cannot see it. You're still trying to share it, right?
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen right now. Can you not see it?
Let me see if I can see it on my computer. I can't see it on my phone. All right, all right, it's showing on the computer. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's good.
Hey guys.
So I guess let's jump to a couple of these questions real quick, because there's a few, and we're going a little bit over time. I'm not going to cut you short, bro. You guys deserve all the time necessary. We can go hours talking about this, but let's go to a couple of these questions. So first question: if these NFTs don't pop off, will the project still move forward? So basically, I think they're asking if the NFTs don't go crazy, value wise, do you guys still plan to move forward with everything on the project? Like, is your project this is sustained, there's a charts, is the way the chart's going to be sustained somewhat reliable? I mean, that's kind of not a way, what they're asking. Basically, you know what they're asking. You know what they're asking.
Yeah. Okay, so one, they're not going to be a flop. Two, I see some of these things. I've heard already, and I know already that the traffic inside of the market is lower. So, guys, that's also why we split it up into 5 different rounds. 200 NFTs in a round. They're at even 200 NFTs. It's not instant sellout. We're planning for that, guys. We've already been pushing for NFTs. This isn't our first AMA talking about NFTs. We also have videos up for NFTs, callers calling about our NFTs, and that's just pre-promo. We launch. People get in, awesome, they love it. First round may sell out very quickly. Second round, third round, fourth round, it takes time. And we're planning around that. And the concept of the NFTs is that we are able to promote for the NFTs, but at the same time, incentivize people to buy into the chart for the staking rewards, or for getting back their investment from a buyback. So no, we're not fully relying on it. And if it flops, which is a big if, because we're planning on pushing it, because it is it's synergetic with our marketing, so it doesn't hurt to continue pushing it. But we're not expecting instant sellout. And if it does happen, awesome, bullish. And we obviously we're working towards that too. But this is also the realities of the bear market, and we put them into perspective, and we set the standards, but we also adapt to what's happening in the bear market. With that being said, no, we're not fully reliant on the NFTs. We're also going to be launching our Hulk Inu Play to Earn game. We have multiple partners. Our own Hulk Inu Play to Earn game will be the first from the Meta Brawl universe to have their own subset game. And that's also interconnected, right? So I say that, and people think, okay, yeah, sure. But remember, we're in the Meta Brawl Inu game. That coding, we'll use the same studio. That's already there. So we already have the foundation for our game, just by being in the Meta Brawl Inu game and being interconnected with Wolverino. So no, Wolverino didn't rely on NFTs. We're not relying on NFTs. This is a great thing to combat the bear market and a win-win for our investors. But no, we never put all of our eggs in one basket. We've had huge people come up to us already, and we said, no, not yet. But yeah, they're still available. So no, not at all.
No, that's a great answer, and I mean, I see your belief. You said they're not going to flop. That's the first thing you said. They're not going to flop. You didn't even want to entertain the question, so I feel you. I appreciate you for being, just giving out all possible possibilities to the gentleman who asked the question. But I do hear in your voice that this is not going to flop, and this is definitely going to help out the project.
Yeah, bro, we got plans for plans. It's the bear market.
Yes,
Things
sir.
happen according to plan. They don't happen according to plan.
Yes, sir. But you did lead me to my next question.
How do we ask
You led
questions?
me to my
Do
next
we wait?
question. So they asked, also the same person that asked, so if Metabrawl takes off, will you guys get free promo through Shiba hypothetically? And then also I was going to add on to that. Are you guys already featured in the trailer of the Metabrawl trailer that you already shared, or is the next trailer going to have you guys officially in it, or at what point will that be live or whatnot?
So no, yes, and we don't disclose dates, especially since that's in Metabrawl. In Wolverinu's hands. We are not inside of the game trailer you see now. Those are the 4 top tokens, of course, for advertisement. We will be added into the gameplay trailer that is coming out soon. But we'll be along with those other tokens. Bear in mind, we're the youngest, but also that is incentivized for us for momentum, hype, and the underdog overcomes type of push. But we're also able to interconnect with all of those tokens because we have the newest hype. The first part of that was do we get free promotion from Shiba?
Yeah, so I think they're asking if or not if, but when the metagame brawl goes live, will you guys get free promotion through Shiba, through their Telegram, and when they're promoting that, since they're partnered with
100%. So yeah, check it out. Before it goes live, this game isn't just going to drop. It is a huge game with huge coding, and also it benefits each project individually as well as Metabrawl itself. I'm saying that because, guys, this hasn't been done before. Shiba made their own route. Volt made their own route. All of these tokens, Wolverino, of course, we're making our own routes. We all have our unique marketing aspects. Before this game drops, we're going to be marketing it individually, but also all together. So those shows, those talk shows where the cast all unites and they all get asked questions and interviewed and whatnot. Something like that on BitBoy or Crypto Banner. We'll be sitting there together. Some docs, some not docs. So yes, we all come together. We all obviously are going to be promoting this game individually, just like right now. Same exact thing. Right now we're talking about Shiba, right? Right now we're talking about Wolverino. That becomes more and more prevalent the closer we get to this game and after that game as well.
Okay. So hypothetically, it could be a very bullish partnership when everything pans out. Next question. I'm super bullish on the NFT evolution concept. I know that you're trying to make it as fair as possible for everyone on Race to Valhalla. How is feeding going to be handled? Does everyone feed the same amount, or does everyone feed the same amount, or more you hold, the more you can Does everyone feed the same amount, or the more you hold, the more you can compound?
I get it.
The faster Hulk develops.
I got him. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. This was something that we discussed a lot, and we do not want whales to have the advantage. The whales get the advantage just like they normally get the advantage from having more money, but that only means that they'll get more staking rewards. As far as the Race to Valhalla, absolutely not. The only incentive is compounding. You compound, and each time you compound, that's a feed. There's a certain amount of feeds for you to evolve, and for the next evolution and next. Obviously, they're incremental. They're different. But no, so that does not matter the amounts that you have for your feeding. There's an 8-hour timer after you feed, counts down. If you're there 1 second after, and you're fighting, you're a very low holder, but you're fighting versus a whale. As far as the race towards Valhalla, the only what's it called? The only advantage that you have that between the other is time. That's the only thing that's important. Is you're on it 8 hours, 1 second compound, and you do that consistently to Valhalla. You know that you're going to be the first to Valhalla. You miss a second, that 1 second will start messing with you, or a minute. You know how crypto is. There's not many super organized investors out. So at the same time, those when you compound, that's improving your position. So you're getting rewards, you're buying back in. The more that you compound, the more that you have staked, you get a bigger staking reward, which you're compounding. It's not going anywhere. It's just you feeding your bag. So you also have the incentive to stake your entire bag because you're not locked in. You can always take out whenever you want. But at the same time, as you grow, so when you get 10% increase on your rewards, instead of investing $100, you invest your full bag of $10,000. Now you're making 10%, and that 10% increase is even bigger, but it's not locked. So that goes for the whales, that goes for the small buyers. It's really just about your incentive, your motivation to grow, and it's based on timing, how fast you are.
Yeah, I think that guy that asked that question is actually from your community. Saw him say something about last AMA. I heard every 8 hours you feed and it resets another 8 hours. So I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think I've seen him here. So I think he just had a question left over from a
True.
past AMA or something like that. I do want to mention this though. That it's not a question, but it says baseball is almost always there. Welcomes newbies, answers questions, provides amazing updates, daily VCs, AMAs. This is a $50 million market cap project sitting at currently 630K market cap. So that's just, a
50.
What is it at now?
No, $50 million market cap. Nah.
Yeah, they said this is a $50 million market cap project. What are you saying? This is a $1 billion market cap project or what?
Bro, much bigger, man. Wolverine also started at 3 ETH and went to 100 mil. 100 mil is our lowest goal. We're gonna be we're aiming to conquer Shiba, man. I already conquered the Shiba dev to a boxing match and trying to explain, look, you don't have to dox, man. I'll meet you up in Thailand. We'll box. I'll wear a Hulk Inu mask. You wear a Shiba mask. 100K goes to the winner, and that whoever wins has to put it into buyback for the project.
Or y'all could do like a little metaverse thing where y'all fight like in real life, and it like somehow shows on the game, and that's how y'all like debut the game or something. No, I'm just fucking around, bro. But all right, couple more questions.
Hey guys, I just corrected the MCN. It was really supposed to be 500 million.
What was that?
500 million.
What was that?
He said he meant to put in 500 million, I think.
Oh, he didn't ape the right amount. He meant to put in
more.
No.
He's saying the project is not. It's not a $50 million project. $500 million project.
Oh, okay. I see. He edited it right now. Bruno Brew. I see. You edited it. You actually changed it. I like the message.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, this is a $500 million market cap project currently at 630K. Hey,
yeah, bro. Bruno is my diehard, man. Bullish Bruno.
And like I said, this guy is well known and very like doxed in the community. So the fact he's like vouching and so passionate, I don't just think he's giving us empty words. So, I do think there's something behind, a lot of what he's saying. But that's up for you to decide, right? Do your own research, not financial advice, anything going on here. But let's get to a couple more of these questions, and then we're going to wrap up. But like I said, the best question, we're going to wrap up in a couple of minutes, but the best question at the end of this AMA will get $100 in Hulk Inu tokens. So if you want to ask a question, that was the time. All right, I think there's a couple more. This question kind of pertains to the same thing you already covered. Will you guys ever do collab AMAs or promos with teams from the MetaBrawl partnership? So it seems similar to the other question, but if you want to touch on it.
Yeah, we already have. We not necessarily the tokens, because at this point we're the younger brother, and it's not necessarily a win-win for them. So with these big project guys, I always try to be super respectful. Actually, Pablo Crow, he's a great guy, man. He's a gentleman. I got him a couple gifts. I got him a Hulk Inu profile pic, and also he loves Dragon Ball Z, and he was very hyped that the narrator is in our comic. So I got him Dragon Ball Z with instead of like the big ape under the moon, it's the Volt Inu ape instead. So he loved that. So we have that. We did a dev versus dev AMA versus Kishi Burno, which we demolished. They were smaller, but yes, the closer we get to the game, the closer that we're all going to be doing AMAs with each other. But I mean, it's dependent on the project, and again, no pressure to any of these tokens. We're not partnered with them. They're in the game. We're in the game. And we're partnered with Wolverino. They're partnered with Wolverino. That's how it works.
So just to clarify the whole Meta Brawl thing, is it going to be its own token?
Yeah, it'll have a native token.
Okay. So hypothetically, if that really gets popping off, how you guys plan, like you guys would get promoted in there.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're promoting the game already. And how it works is that you can wager your character's token. There was a burn function to it. It's been some time, man. That's why I don't necessarily want to answer too many Meta Brawl Inu tokens because I'm not in charge of the token in the project. I helped out with it, but now Hulkino is my 100%.
No, I understand. We'll cut off the Meta Brawl questions right there. I think that was one of the last questions I'm seeing. Actually, let me make sure. There's another question asking, how are you going to fight the bear market? I mean, you went over that several times, so you don't really need to touch over that again. Here's another question I did not see. If your NFT evolves, so you have one NFT of each stage. If you evolve all the way. Hold on, let me just forward it to the chat, and you can take a look at because I don't really understand the context. So it's from Drew. You look at the most recent message in the chat. If your NFT evolves,
elaborate on that.
so
if
you
you
have
want me
one
to.
NFT of each stage. If you evolve all the way, I think.
If your NFT evolves, you have one. No. Oh, sorry. Yeah, elaborate your question, Drew. Go ahead.
So, the first stage is going to be banner, right? Once it's time to evolve, what happens to that NFT? Does it disappear and you get a new one when you go to the mint?
Correct. Your NFT will disappear. Obviously that defeats the purpose for you to have all 5. So no, it evolves, and that coding for the new NFT that you get is directly encoded for the benefits that we have listed as well, like your increase in staking. So that's the reason why your NFT also gets more rare. If it was the opposite, it wouldn't get more rare.
So for each tier, how does that work? So every time, like you have initial 200 leased, right? And then say those 200 people go to the next stage. When the next stage comes, that's just another 200 people with the possibility of getting banner to the next stage only 4 times now, excluding Valhalla, right?
Correct. That's right.
Hey,
so
this man Drew
how it
came
works
with his
is
homework, bro. This man Drew came with his homework. That's all I got to say.
my man knows it. Yeah, exactly. So you feed your NFT. You're in the first round, so you're already in the race to Valhalla. You feed your NFT, it evolves. Your old NFT, they're black and white, transforms into colored, meaning that you get a 10% increase in your staking rewards, so on and so forth. Next round happens, they start a banner as well, and they're behind you. And when their NFT evolves, they get an increase in their staking rewards. So if somebody gets bullish after the first round and they love their staking rewards, they can buy another NFT as well, split their tokens. I mean, whatever. But the thing is, we've talked about that, but that doesn't even make sense. You may as well keep all your tokens on the NFT that has more rewards. But you can also invest and say, oh, this is taking off. I'm going to get another one in the next round to flip it. But as far as where you're at, that's where it got so complex with us. Where you're at and, splitting up your tokens and whatnot, mathematically, it turns into the same thing. You may as well have, so if you were to buy the 20 pack and you get Valhalla, you get your 1 Valhalla and 19 banners, but you have 19 NFTs that have the possibility for Valhalla. So as we grow, those 19 are getting super rare. But I would have all of my tokens in the Valhalla because it's getting 50% increase in staking rewards. And you can either grow the other ones as an investment, saying here's a Valhalla for sale, or also later on say, hey, I have a banner for sale, the last ones that can reach Valhalla, these awesome staking rewards. Hopefully that answers your question.
That was my other question. So only those original 200 can get to Valhalla, minus, say, the person that gets Valhalla from the 20 pack, right?
Yes, but no. The 20 pack will go away, just like the final evolutions. So in the next rounds, you can buy 15 NFTs and get the final evolution. So Valhalla, it's the legendary, so it sticks with the first rounds.
Yeah, I'm
You
getting a
get
little
to
lost on
answer
that
your
part.
question, Drew.
Why would it go from 20 being the pack to get to Valhalla to 15?
15. Oh, so yeah, I see. Let me clarify. 15 on the next round is not to get to Valhalla. So to say it more clearly, the first round you have the possibility to buy 20 NFTs, and therefore you get the final evolution, which is Valhalla on the first round. On the second round, Valhalla does not exist anymore for you to be able to evolve to, which means it gets more rare, but you can still evolve to the fourth evolution, second to last, which is the battle pack. So if you're, hold on, let me share screen. Oh yeah, I am sharing screen. So this one will go away, the 20 as well. That will, for the second round, it will be 3 options. And then the third
Yeah, I
round,
get
it will
that.
be 2 options, and it'll evolve only to the options that are listed. So it's not that you get 15 to get to Valhalla. It's you buy 15 to get to the battle pack. You then on the second round. Third round, you buy 10 to get to the war pack.
Alrighty, that makes sense. Thanks.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, that was almost almost misunderstood. I'm happy that you clarified.
Drew seems like a solid supporter. I could say that for sure.
Drew is based, man. All my supporters are all
Yes,
based.
sir.
They're there every day. These guys are crazy
Based.
traders, man. They're there as often as I am, and I've learned a lot from them.
Yeah, you're on here 24/7, bro. You're crazy. You're insane. You're insane. All right. This will be the last question, and then you can do your whole ending spiel. We went 30 minutes over, but fuck it. Who cares? Will you guys ever have NFTs, which will be like live assets that you could use in the game that are your NFTs? Because the ones you're doing right now obviously are not going to be that phase, right? Or is that something you kind of don't want to touch on yet either? Since it's like
Yeah, don't quote me on it. But the idea is that your NFTs are to be used and transformed, I guess is the best word, as boosters. It's not reliant on the NFT itself, on for us, for example, what phase you're at, because the other projects aren't doing that. It's just NFT holders have the option to use their NFTs as skins and grow those skins for a higher value level inside of the game. Boosters to boost your character to win more tokens against other characters. So it's like an in-app purchase, but different, where you can you can upgrade your character or skin your character for extra boosters.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead, Taz. Hop in, baby.
I didn't know if you guys could hear me. I got cut off here earlier. Can you hear me now?
You're audible. Yeah, we hear you loud and clear, bud.
I got a question on staking. Right now, I got staking on the V1 right now. And you said I had to have an NFT to go to the V2. Now, there's only 200 for NFTs getting sold on Sunday, which I'm like you. I think they're going to get sold out. I don't think there's going to be any left. But I wasn't into Hulk until like 3 weeks ago, which means I'm not whitelisted because I didn't get it when you guys first started. So if those 200 get sold before I ever get a chance to get in it, when is the next phase where I could possibly buy an NFT? Because again, I want to keep staking, but once we go to the V2, I won't be able to because I won't have an NFT, and I'm afraid I won't be able to get it on Sunday because I feel like they will be sold out. So my question would be, when's the next phase going to come out so I know when I could possibly start staking again, and how all that would work out?
Gotcha. So first phase, you can't get in. It sells out. The next phase launches extremely soon after. I would say max 1 to 3 days for that round. If that round sells out 1 to 3 days, same thing, to ride that momentum, to ride the hype, and give people the time to get in, staked, happy, show that everything works, no issues. And so it wouldn't be long thereafter. But as far as whitelist goes, right, for there's still going to be public availability because, you know, we'd have to have 200 whitelists, but realistically, if you ever done something like this, you know, double, triple for it to have that instant sell of not even going public. But these parameters, the whitelist increase as we go. You know, if you haven't sold from week 5 on the last round, like which would be your situation, then you're in that waitlist too. But I hope that answers your question that it won't be long. So that first round sells out. You wait 1 to 3 days. We may even just do it instantly, depending on the hype. But yeah, so hopefully that answers it in a couple different ways.
Yeah, and then the last question on that one though, do I need to take out my staking before Sunday? Because like you said, I won't. There may be a chance I may not get an NFT. So should I be taking my stuff out Saturday, or how's that going to work if people still have stuff staked in V1 when you switch over to V2?
Right, exactly. We're gonna have an announcement about that as well, but the idea is to easily migrate you guys over to make everything a bit easier for you. But we're going to be having an announcement for that, VCs for that as well, briefly. Therefore, I mentioned this in one of our daily VCs about, you know, instead of having the announcement earlier on, we do it all in one go, so everybody gets it loud and clear. We run through that so we can move forward to the next.
All right, cool. Thanks. Sorry for the 2-part question there.
Hey, no problem, Taz.
No, you're
Appreciate
good,
it.
bro.
We always love questions.
Yes, sir. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. That's why we're here. But yeah, like I said, with that being said, if nobody else, we already went 30 minutes over, but you're my boy, who cares? But with that being said, if nobody else here has any questions, do you want to kind of give your closing statements to the community, say your last few words before we head out today?
For sure, guys. I love all the questions, guys. Good job. We're gonna let you know who the winner was briefly after the AMA, or maybe even during it. Who knows? But as far as the people listening in outside of the community that aren't aware, we are pushing out multiple promos throughout the week of what I usually do on our VCs is an update of what we've done and what we're going to be doing. So I've already done a few of those things like crypto.com, multiple YouTube videos out. Our next AMA is with Adam Shelton tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST on his YouTube channel. I will be on screen. For anyone that is in doubt about the docs, I will go on screen now as well. Here you go, looking rough. Hello, everybody. This is the benefit of you guys listening to my voice for such a long time. This is me. I'm looking a little rough. It's dark out here. I'm on the patio. So yeah, we're doing multiple different promos. We just got Ian Heinisch and B Roots super bullish. We're in talks with them over DM already. They're connected with Jay Gagan. I call them Moon Men, very big guys that got in some early entries. Pablo Crow is with us. We're also going to be having an AMA with him for our NFT release. So the idea is just like we did this AMA, while we're on the AMA, it goes live or right after to answer any final last questions with Pablo Crow from Volt. So guys, keep your eyes peeled for multiple YouTube videos. We also have a Twitter Space AMA 10 a.m. Saturday focused fully on NFTs. We'll be co-hosting multiple different things coming, very bullish things on the way. Believes is being onboarded as we speak. We already had live with him. There is a vote up on Adam Shelton's of the best duo. Hulk and Volt are on there, so make sure to vote. We are currently in the #1 spot. Let's hold it down. I do believe there's 4 days left. Adam Shelton's our diehard. We love him. He's been with us through Wolverino. We have a lot of new things coming, man. I just did that one solo AMA. So the new concept we're doing are 2 very new concepts for AMAs. I love doing them. One, I'm working on doing a world tour. So I'm in the States now. I'm originally from Europe. I'm American Egyptian, raised in Amsterdam. I'm back in the States. So I plan on getting with these YouTubers and being the first to fly out and do in-person AMAs with them. So world tour and vlogging it, showing you guys my work as I go. Things like that. On top of that, I'm going to be doing more solo AMAs, hiring influencers to go on screen, just like how we answered questions from the community. I will be on here 2 face, one side my face, other side Holkinu's face, and running the AMA myself. Very different. We also have revolutionary 3D art coming, extremely different, extremely new, and the Valhalla NFT will be revealed when somebody reaches Valhalla, 20 pack or the race to Valhalla. So hopefully everything was super informative for you guys. If you had more questions, if you didn't get your voice heard, RVC is open daily. It will be Saturday is our next daily VC because of the AMA with Adam Shelton. Otherwise, our community is always open for questions as long as it's in the form of a question and not FUD or a bold statement. Feel free to ask any question you want. Our doors are open and my DMs are also open. So hopefully everything was very informative for you guys. If you're not bullish, then quit crypto. I don't understand what you're doing. And if you're not bullish, come ask me your questions, your fears, your concerns, your doubts, your thoughts, your comments, your happy things. I'm more than happy to answer any and all of them.
She strong statements from a doxed, beautiful looking man. No, but I wish you the best of luck, bro. Like I said, you know, I met you in this space and I've had nothing but, you know, good experience, you know, in my interactions with you. So like I said, I'm personally invested and I wish you the best of luck here. And I do see, you know, us 2 years, 3 years down the road having AMAs together, you know, and I see Meta Brawl being a really successful game. And I do truly feel like you're going to push this as hard as you can. One thing I said, you know, and I share with all projects, you know, feel free to share anything you guys have going on. So, you know, that Adam Shelton AMA you have going on tomorrow on YouTube, share it here. I'll post and pin, you know, you're welcome. Your community is very welcome here as well. You go, you know, share all the lore, everything about the whole, you know, universe, share it here, you know, NFT stickers. Baseballer has my full support. So feel free to, you know, show the project here if you want. But yeah, with that being said, like I said, I wish you the best of luck. I hope, you know, it's is it Sunday when the NFTs go live, or the V2 staking? Sunday. Yeah, so I hope everything goes smoothly Sunday with the V2 staking. And if you need anything from me, you know, I got your back, brother. And we will, you know, I will for sure be doing a post for that when that goes live. So just keep me updated, man.
Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. My heart goes out to you. Thank you all. I said, find me in your DMs and we'll decide on the winner together.
Yeah. So we're gonna pick the winner. So whoever we feel, I guess we'll both discuss with each other. Whoever we feel asks the best question during this VC AMA, we will be gifting you $100 in Hulk tokens. So I will be DMing the winner personally. So just stay tuned for that, and I will also be posting the winner here in chat. So stay tuned for that. I expect to pick it's like around 9 p.m. my time. So I expect to pick a winner tonight. If you don't see anything tonight, you know, it will be announced as soon as we wake up early tomorrow, because I think he's close to my time as he's in the States too. But you'll probably see a winner tonight nonetheless. But yeah, stay tuned for that. But thank you guys for coming out. I know it's late. It's late where I'm at. We stayed late tonight. But like I said, this is my boy and he has my full support. And I just want to clearly show him that. But yeah, I wish you the best of luck, bro. And I'm pretty sure we'll be hearing back from you guys soon and seeing you all around our community, bro.
Of course, man. Hulk out.
All right. Later, man. Later. You have a good night.
You too.
I'll talk to you in DMs.
Perfect.